Picked a bad time to get lost, friends. Be glad you're here in the city and not... You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good... Bandit raid.
Unlock video. In this video, we'll be showing you how I unlock the slow time shooter.
Coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
My cousin's out fighting dragons. What do I get?
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed. My working days are done.
Got to thinking. Everything's...
I'm telling
Man.
you, Ulfric's
Maybe he just
planning an
walks
attack
him.
on Whiterun.
I forgot about this one.
He doesn't have the
that elected officials
not
are
what my
in
scouts
signal
report,
chats.
sir.
They're being used to share
Every day
information
more joining.
on where these federal agents are.
You were at Helgen.
Support him.
Speak to Lady Rickard. I suspect we could use someone like you.
People that are actively engaged in Ice Watch.
Good. It's not because
You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. Is that confident? We'll soon find. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you die, then I'll... The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the... Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few... We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in.
Well then, if you're so willing to expose it, then why were so many people roaching out the moment they got exposed?
I don't
and why are
think
you
you're
doing it on
good.
signal that's encrypted that's harder to track?
General. The man's
If you're so worried about, not getting exposed, then why are you doing all this work to avoid being exposed?
Watch the skies, traveler.
Very interesting,
They say
huh?
Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
Well, that's okay. You can call it whatever they want.
And I can reach out to the mayor and governor's office
Yeah,
to
call
get
whatever they want.
to that data. With all
Oh my god. And they start, wait, what is this? This is so fucking ridiculous. Alright. No. Oh god, look at him. I mean, like, look at this guy. Doesn't this guy belong on, like, a street corner in London in, like, the year 1300 talking about how the world is gonna end? I mean, really, like, that's where he belongs. It's humanity that he's born in an age of electricity. He was swinging his friends. He was absurd. And they took me into the thing. And they took me to the hey, like I'll tell like a fish. Thank God, oh my God, the catch of the day. Something. Man, bro, they're going out there. Army veteran, history major, this guy does it all. Look at his actual military history. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Doesn't matter to me. And so anyway, yeah, I'm so happy to see this happen to him. I really am. I took $200. It didn't happen. No, I bet the officers. By the way, if this is the way, like, I mean, I thought ICE needed more funding, but whatever they're getting, I think they need to double it now. If they're literally taking this guy in and taking photos of him like he's the catch of the day, like a fucking fish or something, like hunting photos, I mean, this is next level, guys. Took me into the cell, and they took me. How much does ICE get? Yeah, I know. And, yeah, he has a bad name to vets. There's plenty of veterans out there. He was dishonorably discharged. He wasn't a combat veteran. Oh, he gives a shit, right? The guy's a moron anyway. Even if he is, it's not like it makes him any more valid for committing crimes. I'm over here moving to a more permanent residence, but my wife showed me I was talking shit about saying, so fucking looking for profit, and I'm taking away from the local fucking organization. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you know a fucking local organization supporting every single fucking day? Do you not realize how much single fucking day since October? It's been a fucking OC fucking screaming. He on the fucking nope. Transform. Fucking federal only 10. Oh no. Oh god, he's so mad. Jesus Christ, biggest struggle. Yeah, supporting a local organization protest. Telling me I'm taking away from the media. You want a single that is going back to the community. I love seeing this. The death spiral begins. The death spiral begins with this person. And it ends with you being in Bethlehem. This is amazing. Fucking loser. Or fucking dead. Yeah. Building the first. Huh? time, let's do pizza. You can see this is the kind of guy, like, I feel like it's a crime against humanity that this man was born in a time where there was electricity. I think that if you took him back to like the 1200s or medieval times or any time, like this guy could be on the side of a sidewalk and he could be screaming about whatever religion or whatever, and he would be perfect in there. He would be. This is a doomsayer saying the world is going to end. This person being born in an age of electricity and computers is an affront to humanity. It is. It's like having a whale spawn on the land. It's just should have never happened.
This is what would happen to your body if you ate mood sleep gummies every day. Day 1, you take your first gummy at bedtime. Maybe expect 20 minutes later, your racing thoughts slow down, and you're falling asleep without tossing and turning for hours. It's like finding the first kick of your brain. Day 2, you sleep. You wake up staring at the ceiling, and you actually wake up refreshed instead of like you've been hit.
Yeah, he spawned in the wrong century. A town front. That's exactly. Anybody can say, you're raising over 1,000 hold on. It is fun. Fuck you for saying that. Fuck the people. I love seeing the Death Spiral. This is amazing. You do this every single day for the people. Because I'm no way fucking. So if you want to say for fucking influence, you know, you're probably fuck you. It's so good. Dude. It's so good. This guy waiting for it. And it is going propaganda major? Yes, clearly, right? I think that's it. Kristi Noem announces the body cams will be worn by every immigration officer in Minneapolis effective immediately. This is, by the way, a huge, massive W. This is amazing. I'm so happy to see this. They've needed body cams for a while, and finally it's going to happen. Finally it's going to actually, like it's really, I don't see the decent I really don't. Let me go back and see if there's anything more about this. And, why they have them from the beginning, I don't know. Maybe they didn't have the money for it. I have no idea why or anything else like that. I have no clue whatsoever. But, yeah, some of this Dom Lemon, oh boy. Oh, is this him? I want to ask you, is there a difference between whether those protesters had the right to go into a church and whether a credentialed journalists like yourself had the right to go in and cover them going into the church?
Well, listen, obviously I'm in the middle of this. I can't say a lot. There's a lot that I cannot say. But what I will say is that I'm not a protester. I was there to be a journalist. I went there to chronicle and document and record.
Being a journalist means that you don't have to follow the law. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but like the moment that you say, I'm a journalist, is the moment that you can do anything that you want. So if you're stealing something out of a Walmart, you can say that you were stealing it for journalism and they have to let you go. And if they don't, it's fascism.
What was happening, I was following that one group around, and so that's what I did. I reported on them. And so, but I do think that there is a difference between a protester and a journalist.
So the next day, what's the difference? Trump reposts something from someone saying that you should be arrested, you should be sentenced in prison for violating the FACE Act. That's right. And at this point, are you thinking, oh, I might get arrested?
Well, not until they started, the drip of people starting to talk about it. I think, Tom,
you didn't think it was going to happen. Exactly. You didn't think it was going to get as bad as it did.
Blanche and Pam Bondi and all those folks talked about it. It was the interesting thing, is that after that, I retained an attorney. And the attorney reached out to them and said, basically, I understand that you have an interest because your folks have been talking about it. And so if you are serious about this, then let's do it the right way. He's perfectly willing to self-report it, which means turn yourself in. And so we don't have to go through this whole rigmarole. And never heard back.
That is customary in a situation like this, that someone would be allowed to turn themselves in.
Yeah, people who are accused of much worse things than I am accused of doing, they are allowed to. I mean, Donald Trump is allowed to turn himself in.
That's right.
Yeah.
live stream, he said we operate as if he was one of them. Oh, it's obvious that, I mean, again, he got fired from this journalism job. He did. He used to work at CNN. Now he doesn't. Why is that? Because he was shitty, nobody liked him, and nobody watched him. That's the reason why. Now he's shitty, nobody likes him, and nobody watches him on YouTube. That's the reason why. You're talking about Crimson Desert already? I will later on today. I'm excited to look at it. And he wants to keep digging a hole. I think that we need to put this guy in jail. I do. I would love to see him go to jail. Just to set an example for everybody else. I would like to see that a lot. And, oh, here's another one.
This is the shocking story. An ICE protester says that her global entry and TSA pre-check privileges were revoked 3 days after. This is the shocking story. An ICE protester says that her global entry and TSA pre-check privileges were revoked 3 days after an incident in which an ICE agent scanned her face while she was observing them on the streets. Ars Technica is reporting that 56-year-old Minnesota resident Nicole Cleland was volunteering with a group that tracks potential ICE and Border Patrol vehicles in the neighborhood when she observed a white Dodge Ram being driven by federal agents.
That's right.
Car for a short ride at a safe distance when two other vehicles being driven by federal agents stopped in front of the Dodge Ram and blocked her path.
That's right.
An agent then exited the vehicle and told her that they had performed facial recognition on her. Doing their work, warning that if she did it again, she would be arrested. She drove away, and then 3 days later, she received an email notification that her global entry and TSA pre-check privileges for airport security had been revoked, with a message telling her that she may have been found in violation of customs and immigration regulations. Federal agents have been known to be using this facial recognition software during these recent raids.
It's too bad.
Has since filed a declaration about ICE.
The program is only for low-risk individuals. Yep. And would you say that somebody who's, hysterically driving after federal agents trying to track them, would you say that's a low-risk individual? I wouldn't.
Actions with the district court in Minnesota.
Yep.
We're going to stay on top of this all and more. Skyrim. Follow for more.
Yep. Man, it's like saying you can't get a quick checkout at the airport. That's right. Well, you shouldn't have been fucking around. It wouldn't have happened. Here's another one right here. This is another nutball. Another normal ass nutball.
One of our own was just parked in the street.
One of our own.
So we might be able to stop this.
Like how?
Good morning. Did you know most ICE agents don't wear their plates properly? I've seen it, dude. You know, if I see so if I was trying to see a lot
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts down.
I tell you what.
Been up to the Blue Palace? It's a sight to see, even if it is filled with fogs.
I can't remember what's like shift. Anyway, let's go try to let you please. That's true. So we can get up here.
Come on now. I want to go fiddling with any locks around here.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
If
why are
Ulfric
you
gets
wearing
his
it?
hand on
Why are
that
you
crown,
wearing a
it
shirt?
won't be. Welcome back, soldier. I'm glad you made it in one piece. I'll send men to garrison the fort right away. You did well. I'm impressed. But before we go any further, it's time for you to officially join the Legion. Speak with General Tullius. He'll administer the oath.
In joining the Legion, you'll be taking an oath binding you to the service of the Emperor, and thus to every citizen of the Empire. Changed your mind? Decided you wanted to soldier for the Empire after all.
You don't deserve to be in qualification of your license removed.
Well then, upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to thee, and unwavering obedience. May those above judge. Long live the... Welcome to the... Just remember, we take care of our own. Speak to Baron. He's normally out by the... Now, if I'm not mistaken, Lady Ricka has a special assignment for you. Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
If
Damn
Ulfric gets his
Stormcloak
hand
rebels.
on that crown, crown. It won't be a fairy tale. It'll be a welcome to the
North
Legion.
put any stock in
Welcome
your
to the
own
Legion. Listen up. Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has located what he believes is the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. We're going to make sure he doesn't get his hands on it. The rest of my men are already assembling outside Corvin. I'll meet you there as soon as I finish up here. A legendary... Legend has it that the crown is made for whatever the truth, if Ulfric gets his hands on it. Well, to be frank, we don't. Supposedly, his but my agents report that I know people. I've fought in many wars. I am a loyal citizen, but more importantly, I am a daughter of Skyrim,
You know you're cooked.
and wish to
It's
see
obvious
him
you're
whole
cooked.
again.
You know that nobody starts this off if they're not cooked.
No matter what.
I've
Yep.
been a daughter of Skyrim,
And
Ulfric, but
I
also
think
the
it's
rebels are only inflaming the tension.
annoying.
I consider
We're
this
back
about
conversation
nurses who are
over.
mad.
You have your orders. Rendezvous with the rest of it. I hope Ulfric will come to his... Likely only Ulfric's death or the overthrow of the army supporting him will end this. Either way, much blood will be
And so
spilled.
I said that I didn't think that they should have jobs. Somehow
Well,
they
to be
twisted to the
supposedly, but my age, I know girls. We fought in many
Also, when you
wars
said
together.
Not at all.
Not
So
everyone's
that's not
agreed.
Damn Stormcloak
often
rebels.
Yeah.
Long
treat
enough
them
to know that
treat
Nords
them just the same as I would treat anybody.
Oh.
Because I believe that
Sensible.
everybody should be treated the same.
Why'd you bring up the leg arteries?
Everybody should be listened to.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's concerns are valid. And those of you that have been following my platform since I've been here,
Yeah.
Follow
all
our
have
hearts.
something to talk about.
Don't
So
wait.
what?
Get to Corvin June
Crown,
as
and
soon
then
as you're
suddenly
ready.
he's
I'll
High
meet you
King.
there.
All who I am as a person.
Uh-huh.
Trouble?
And what? What happened?
You know, I can take a lot of stuff
Yep.
on the internet, like all the game action and stuff that's been thrown out. That's about me. But seeing people go through their character is really hard. They, you know,
Seems there's no
they're
end
just
to the
doing it
needs of
because they're just-
materials. But what can I help? I think I would. Oh, you think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires, it's almost all the men.
It does affect your
But
people's
I'm not
lives.
telling you it. You
It sure
could.
does. That's the
My
goal.
loyalty lies with
That's the point.
Yep. I just
I'm a good
light,
person.
medium,
Oh.
or heavy.
Oh.
I work with
I didn't know that.
All right, here you go.
Yeah.
Should keep the light on your feet.
Okay. Why
Hold
is
up
it
decent
what's
enough if
the
you wind up
sense?
trading blow. Now that's it.
Oh.
One free.
You see, look at that. I mean, what a tone
Sure
shift.
how much power nurses have in this country. I took care of all conditions when they were.
Bro, that's just too bad, huh? That is too bad. We reached out to the clinic and confirmed, and we'll update when they respond. Chad thinks he's been fired and is almost in tears trying to backtrack on his statements. I love to see this. I really do. I hope it gets
You
worse.
lose that,
I
or
think
get
these
it
people
banged up.
They
You'll
do.
need
Why
to
were
pay
the
like
nurses
everyone
listening in
else.
the second video? Probably because they got fired. That's the reason why. And it's not enough. I don't think it's enough either. I think it's a good start. And it is. This is great to see. We're playing the victim. Yeah, you want to play the victim? Good. Time to earn it. That's how I see it. And that's found a hidden biolab in Las Vegas, connected to China. Yeah, I'll pull that up in just a bit. I'll find it. But double me, please. Yeah. So yeah, you gotta get ready to start getting ready for working at Chipotle or something else like that, right? And buy my license. Oh, I think that we should systematically try to go after as many of these people as possible and get them fired. The reason why is they do it to you, just like they were advocating for.
Can I help?
You always do it to them. Always do it. And I'm glad to see this. I'll continue to do it as much as I can and promote it as much as I possibly can. I think that's a good thing. And doesn't own up and apologize. Well, it doesn't matter whether it's apologizing or not, right? I mean, like, I really can't say. But I think that you just have to go after these people as much as you can, right? Welcome home. Exactly. Welcome home. And fries in the bag. Put the fries in the bag. That's how they did it too. They did the COVID stuff. Absolutely. I don't want an apology. Wrong justification. It's not justification. I don't need to be the good guy. I just need to win. I don't care about being the good guy at all. It doesn't matter to me. Like, I'll do whatever method I think will be effective at achieving my goal, that's what I'll do. It's not about, like, whether I'm in the right or the wrong. Like, being in the right is convenient, but it's not necessary. It's about achieving a goal and making sure that people like this don't reproduce and don't continue to, make things worse for everybody else. And I think that people have an obligation to do that, because if they don't, then people like this will destroy society and everything in it. And so you have to go after them, and you have to be ruthless. You do. You have to be ruthless. So I was told that asking for papers was all Nazis and stuff. 100 filter brigades. Oh my God. A few determined friends with traffic slowing materials. Blockades can be used. Wait, they're trying to make blockades. Oh my God. Well, there it is. Fire trucks and ambulances that might need to get through here. And we have, you're talking about the community, and we're talking about the city doctors and access to emergency services. I don't know why the police are even pussyfooting around this. They need to just go out there. This is what I would do if I was the police. I would just have them throw tear gas in the group. I would. That's instantly what I would do. The idea that these people are going to put a recliner in the middle of an intersection, nope, you're getting tear gas pitch. And after you're done with that, you're getting put in a fucking cell.
And we're all here, but they also moving for that, you know?
And should be lucky it's not worse. Buildings, yeah. Oh, God. Dude, imagine being a police officer in this area.
You're someone who can get things done.
You're sitting around and you're getting basically told how to do your job by some random soccer mom, and you have to listen to her because the government thinks that they're more important than you are. It's amazing. Did you get charges for obstructing emergency vehicles? Oh, absolutely. Throwing tear gas a bunch of sissy millennials is definitely going to be entertaining and be fucking hilarious. I would love to see it. Still have firework ready to burn? Oh yeah, no, they will do this. People like this will do it to the extent that you allow them to do it. To the extent that you let people behave this way, they will do this. Okay, laughing at the cops? I know. Do any of the early millennials act this stupid? Some of them, yeah, they do. I mean, like, I'm 1990, right? So I'm like right in the middle of the millennials. And I feel like millennials are going to be the next baby boomers. We are. We are going to be the obnoxious, annoying, self-centered, self-righteous, selling out the country, awful fucking generation that everybody learns to hate. I think that's it. In church. So these people are out there protesting in churches and shit like that too, even. Everybody who told people it's nothing special. It's going crazy. And again, the reason why this happened is because they, again, they let it happen. They let it get this bad, and then if you do that, oh, here we go. White liberal lady assaults a Mexican guy for being a suspected ICE agent.
This voice on this is fantastic here. Welcome to another show unlock video.
In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to unlock the slow time travel. Now, we do have a confirm on you come across any single word with, or you can some of this way and stuff like that, so very hard to find. Okay, so you'll come across this guy in the crypt, and you'll have the jagged crown on his head. That's who you know who he is. He'll be sitting on the throne as well. Then a few of his little assistants will come out and attack you. Right now, you'll be fighting the Death Lord himself. He's the Trigger Death Lord. He has the jagged crown on his head. You can take that for the mission that you'll be on. And once you've done all that, all you want to do is go directly behind the throne, and you'll find the big altar here with the word of power. So walk up till like every other one, and you'll absorb the word of power.
Okay.
Man. And again, the reason why this happened is because they, again, they let it happen. They let it get this bad. And then if you do that, oh, here we go.
If it entices.
White liberal lady assaults a Mexican guy for being a suspected ICE agent. Man, that's restrained, isn't it? Let's see, he's got a drink.
What's the situation?
Hey, watch
Yes,
it.
right.
Good to see you, my friend. I
Yeah.
knew you'd make a proper legionnaire. I'm glad
It's
you'll be with
insane.
me in
These
there.
people are so
I don't
violent.
like the looks of this
They
place.
They are
And I'm
so
not talking
violent.
about the storm
And
folks.
I don't like. I think that eventually this will come to. It will like. It
You
will
too,
come
huh?
to its logical conclusion.
I'd much rather
It
a
will be.
straight up,
The
but never
restraint,
mind all
yeah, I
that.
know.
We're the Emperor's soldiers.
It's always the
We'll do our
bridges
duty.
attacking the
Damn
stacks.
rebels got here first.
And
No
yeah,
matter.
any real
We have
decent looking man is iced out. Yeah, I guess yeah. If you're a well dressed man, you must end
Follow
up
me.
being iced. That must be it. This is so pathetic. Oh my. I can't wait for all the rest of these people to die. Man. And it's happening. It's happening quick. It is. They're getting old. And then all these people that are going out here protesting, all these old fucking obnoxious boomers that want to, with their last gasp of life, sell out the last remaining bits of the country to foreign fucking agitators, random immigrants, and underneath their own children. Thank God. Thank God it's almost over. Man. I'm so glad. So many of these people are so toxic, bro. I hate them. Are they doing this all because they hate Trump? Well, not bad. There's a lot more of it. And boomers started this mess. They ruined everything. They did. They ruined everything. We back in elementary school? They are. Yeah, I don't think they ever left. I know, right? They do it for free, too. They sure do. And dudes lose 50% of your bitches, too. I know. It's a matter of priorities, right? And, yeah, it's driving around, bro. It's so sad. And, listen to this.
I've always been amused by kind of a paradox. Suppose you go around and ask people. The United States, as you know, before 1914 had completely free immigration. Anybody could get on a boat and come to these shores to be landed on Ellis Island.
Yep.
Was that a good thing or a bad thing? You will find hardly a soul who will say it was a bad thing. Almost everybody will say it was a good thing. But then I suppose I say to the same people, but now what about today? Do you think we should have free immigration? No more. Probably have free immigration today. Why, that would flood us with immigrants from India and God knows where. We'd be driven down to a bare subsistence level. What's the difference? If people be so inconsiderate, why is it that free immigration was a good thing before 1914 and free immigration is a bad thing today? Well, there's a sense in which that answer is right. There's a sense in which free immigration, in the same sense as we had it before 1914, is not possible today. Why not? Because it is one thing to have free immigration to jobs, it is another thing to have free immigration to welfare. And you cannot have both. If you have a welfare state, if you have a state in which every resident is a certain minimum level of income or a minimum level of subsistence, regardless of whether he works or not, produces it or not, well, then it really isn't impossible.
Man.
That's free immigration in the way in which we had it before 1914. Everybody benefited. The people who were here benefited.
Yep.
The people who came benefited. Because nobody would come unless he or his family thought he would do better here.
That's right.
But else. And new immigrants provided additional resources.
They did.
Provided additional possibilities for the people already here. So everybody could mutually benefit. But on the other hand,
here we go.
If you come under circumstances where each person is entitled to a prorated share of the pot, to take the extreme example, or even to a low level, then the effect of that situation is that free immigration means a reduction of everybody to the same uniform level. Of course, I'm exaggerating. It wouldn't go quite that far, but it would go in that direction.
Yeah.
And it is that perception.
It's obvious.
That leads people to adopt what at first seemed like inconsistent behavior.
That's right. Said the exact same fucking thing. Does your husband hate going to the doctor?
Yeah. Taking your time, focus on our
What if you
primary
can check your health in 2
We're
minutes?
searching for
2
the
minutes? It literally tells you if there is something wrong with your health in minutes.
What if you could check your health today, right now? I'm peeing at you. Are you interested?
How quick will we talk?
2 minutes.
I didn't know I had liver disease until it was almost too late, and all I had to do was
We
pee in
weren't
a
the
cup.
first ones here either. Even if these carvings tell us where the crown is, I'm sure we're going to have to find a way
This
through
was a
the
great
store.
way to do a checkup, but they have
What
to
is
go to the
that?
doctor.
Some kind of stone?
But I mean, it's real. All right. That's fine.
Stripping. Good, let it sit a second.
And all you gotta do.
Yeah, watch the colors.
Straight it off. Don't wait for symptoms to scare you like they did to me.
Liver disease develops silently, and most people don't know anything's wrong until over 70% of the organ is already damaged. That's because the liver doesn't have pain receptors. You can't feel it working, and it also means when something starts to go wrong, you won't feel it. That's why it's often called a silent killer. Conditions like fatty liver, hepatitis, and early stage.
Good job. All right, everyone, keep your guard up. Let's move out.
Everything this guy preaches, all these drama channels protect them. They should never have a problem with anybody. Nobody's ever done wrong, and until there's a criminal charge, and it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. This guy's like basically defended Tectum for 8 minutes straight. But keep in mind, this guy's not going through any of the parts where Tectum admits anything. And I think the truth is with Tectum, he's got too much support on YouTube with all these people. I don't know why. I don't understand how WestJet even defended him. This guy tries to act like he's all righteous, the one that tells people the truth. And he literally made a video that didn't say anything about Tectum. Good job, by the way, just not mentioning everything, using the platform to profile and protect Tectum. Good job. Good job, dude. Real nice shit you did there.
Alright guys, the end of Sense, aka Mr. Society, Oscar is finally here. I'm just gonna keep this short and sweet. I don't want to waste anyone's time, but let's just get right into it. So, a few days ago, I made a video called The Tectum Allegations Are Effing Insane, something along those lines, where we talked about some of the allegations regarding the YouTuber Tectum. Now, for context, when that video dropped, I was on my way to see Kanye West, flew to Mexico City to see that concert. I do have a Twitter account, but I never post. I literally log onto Twitter for 5-10 minutes. I see a tweet, I see something stupid, I reply, I close the app, right? I'm not a Twitter guy, but I can't see people in the comment section asking, when are you going to talk about Tectum? You're speaking for it. And we're obviously being on Kanye to not speak badly about it. Wait, once again, I saw the tweet of people calling it ringtone and, all these other crazy stuff. At that time, I saw the WestJet and Legal Mindset drop a video regarding Tectum, and I'm like, this is it? This is why people are calling it ringtone, or whatever the fuck people were going with, and people really see white and black. He's either a rapist, like 1,000%, or he's completely completely innocent. Now, I thought it was 2026, and this might be shocking to some, but surprisingly, not everything is black and white. Not as simple as that. I made that video, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll drop that. I thought I was being pretty fair. I mean, I hope it goes without saying, but it feels like 1,000% true that he did indeed force himself on someone and actually rape someone. Then I hope I would say I'm shocked that you should say this, but of course, if that was a situation, that's someone that should be cut off. You know what I mean? I don't want to be friends with the rapists. Once again, super basic stuff, common sense. You would assume this would be common sense, but I guess not. That got me into a little trouble. There was quite a few people who thought I was covering for Mr. Tone, but once again, some people unironically believe that I was paid by Tecto to cover for him. Now, looking back, I think I should have worded some of the stuff better, because I'm not on Twitter. I recently learned that not a lot of people on Twitter and some commentary guys don't like the YouTuber legal mindset. They don't take him seriously. They say that he's a big lawyer and you know, he's full of BS, and truth be told, I really don't care about anyone else's opinion. The only thing I care about is my audience, and you feel let down by a video of Tecto, I do apologize for that. It 1,000% falls on me. I think I should have done a better job covering the situation. Maybe not be as biased, but anyone that tells you that they're not biased when they're covering their friend's awful situation, they're a fucking liar. Everyone has biases. Even I said it on my video. I'm like, yeah, I'm biased. Like, I know this guy. You know, I've talked to him quite a few times. Doesn't mean you can't call him out. I mean, I made a video talking about the situation. Now, if I was truly sweeping, I would have never...
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell.
Go fiddling with any locks around.
Yes?
Citizen? If it's arms or armor you need, see Baron in Castle
By
Down.
holding on to Falkreath, we control access. Excellent work, soldier. I have to admit, I had my doubts it even existed. Did you run into any trouble? Yeah, but at least we end. I need someone I can trust to deliver. We have it on good authority that Ulfric has raised enough men to attack the city of Whiterun. The Jarl, however, refuses the Legion's support. This missive should convince him. Be aware, soldier. These documents contain sensitive intelligence for the Jarl's eyes only. By holding on to Falkreath, we control access to the Reach, Whiterun, and the Rift. Ulfric will try for it soon. We'll be there to stop him.
I have to wonder. What does the Dragon Ball do once it's summoned by the Great?
should have come here.
Be careful. What was that?
enjoys telling people that she was a saint. She thinks she really, really enjoys telling people about her being God's.
You?
It's a different game. It's fun. And I mean, I really like this. I was somebody that fight with me. That's what I would never be. And marketing as a year, 70% of their sales come from this. That's 15 of their business is right. And so cloud and right? So it's like, it's only like it's like I expected. I might not be a big fan of it, but I cannot. There's one thing in any business one has to be open. Right? You have to be at market explain yourself and then look at that in real time and see that there's a lot of audience together. It's hard. Like that, I would never want it.
Anything that steals my car at the beginning of Walmart now, they start out with doing something weird in my car.
That's not legal. It's just not what they
So they flag my account. They're like, oh, so you just need business. They had my account with me. They said, oh, you can just look at it.
It's never happened. It's like when first love you have a job. His son is I thought Facebook was dead. Then I started seeing Facebook again, and it's like, it's nice.
Yeah.
Facebook is
so I thought it was my
It's in our culture, especially in the West, like it's a big time fight in this kind of where it's like we're almost not even encouraged to kind of mention about it. But I was actually talking to the video, I was talking about how it goes and like their introduction to the various genres versus us. And it was talking about like kind of perception and West, in America, we have it's simply true. It's actually verifiable laws, but the ease and how they're used is one big difference. And that in terms of the culture, like you know, seeing it, having experience, both. That's something else. And they're engaged and exposed to this way first in the tribe. And our culture is a big time. It's not simply in America. It's being so big activists of our way.
Yeah, but that like you're saying that the it's weird. That's what a lot of people that really like accept. Everybody is saying the best. I don't care. You might be up to it. But it's going to be very great. Then you got everything ridiculous. It's not sport.
Yeah, that's actually like
Beardo. Beardo, you got another hell. Massive hell for Beardo. He has my good friend, my boy, playmate, Harley Quinn, who is an international champion. She said Chet is.
That's the good news. Chess players says chess is a sport. I'll never disagree with us. That was my entry for Baby Louie. And she didn't win. She was a virgin. Chess players say chess. They were close. Chess is score. I respect. It's chess is a formulation. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, launching a team sport.
Okay. but gotta be this part of stuff. I think that was it. I brought I think that's what it's just like, I think that how a company like a owner can exist without being inflated is the problem. Now that they take care of this stuff, like those that folks, they won't. But they can spend money on this stuff. He's got a like all the time they have that in himself. They're playing right. That's a problem. Everybody happy. Everybody said, this is me. It's none of my money. I can't. I ran like that. Yeah. And then that'll make the bankrupt. So that's it just costs money. Everybody's and then it's going to keep their positions and stuff. Which, like you said, this is how Beardo looks to people in this room. This is Beardo. And then, let me tell you something. Yeah, here we go right here. Nice. I'll tell you what. Let me ask you that. Yeah. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you right now. It's going to be so lost to say it, honestly. I know you would think people are going to have like these accents. He's playing so. You're doing something about it. All right, we're at the end of few super chats. A few? Just a few. And by the way, Johnny Red, 6 lines. Thank you, sir. Never. Yeah, this is 200. Let me tell you a story. We could go over the $50 Beardo. I was on many bowling teams and played in Vegas for my company. I'll play 6 games with you and kick your ass. Jeremy says the date and I'll give you home gifts. Let's fucking go here. That's finally done. That doesn't make only a squawk. It's your ass. You're the smallest step. He's got a fucking small percentage. Bowling is not sports. All ever has been, there will be. All ever has been, there will be. Oh, it's on ESPN. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on fucking ESPN. Thank you very much. Jamel is only used to go on ESPN. Michael Smith is on ESPN. Money Jones, the rest goes on up at Big Talk on ESPN. Lately with the $20 beer, I want to be able to get everything right. Also, ESPN, it doesn't wrong, got everything right. Johnny Red with a 50. Johnny Red with a $50 super chat. There we go. Thank you, Johnny Red. $15. Johnny Red with 20. Get your membership. I say 20. That's it. You just got started, man. You got paid. Johnny Red with 10. Get your membership just because I just see this one is a freaking membership. The chat's going to. Johnny Red with 10, get the keys and get your membership. Thank you, Johnny Red again. Tom Ray Matt with a $50 super sticker. Like this. Never came out of my mouth.
Right. Okay, now what you guys playing, Chris? Go.
No, there's really easy game references. Johnny Rep with a 10.
And then they do the smart decision.
Racist, I have black friend. Just needed to get that young people to them. It's not racist. They're like, you don't. I'm going to call the fight. Sorry, if I can write that. I hate everything. Peace, because okay? In fact, I know for a fact that Ryan hates me because he hates this. I think Ryan and just incredibly, like, his knowledge is and he knows what is thank you. And I would be on my side of this. I get 90% guarantee in Germany. I call Ryan up, get him up. Yes, it's a team effort. That is not. You did have Rand being on penny. Can't do physical and team effort. This is what I had to do. Yeah. Have you met him so workout, man? It's totally and check out so you get ready to do that. You spend all day here to even make this secure as they should. All that engages in so we have to know the mid scope any sport. You can set an archery in this. Make up known treatments. It's one of the best known sports. Best known sports. Yeah.
I just want to try out the shower and then we go through.
It's like playing darts. Yes. Best known sport, billiards, darts, football. I like playing football, darts, billiards. You can play it in the bar.
What up with my controller? Here it is.
I just saw his video. I was like, oh, Fast Max. He's got to tell us the whole story. I'm like, okay, put one and one together. I'm like, oh, okay, so I'll just react to it. That'll be it, right? We expect to address that and talk about it. You know, this is an issue that I've seen with people covering the situation. Or who saw this, and it's.
I wasn't used to ejaculate prematurely until this. My hubby is so fast. It's so good.
It's legitimately one of the funniest
you're back.
I've read in a long time.
I
So
got
this
you
is a
something.
Reddit thread of people
Hope you
talking
like it.
about techno, and they talk about me, they talk about Pegasus, WestJet, the Slop Tubers, the Three Amigos, the CEO of Sleep and protecting alleged rapists. So Ecto seems like he contacts swamp tubers, so they take it easy on him. More Pegasus said that he talked to Tech, and we only see softball criticisms. The Sensitive Society got on his podcast, and he's like the biggest sleeper. Tech commented on WestJet's video and got a beer call. The guy is doing damage control by making friends with the swamp tubers. Tech told in one of his most recent videos said something about WestJet being his friend. I'm also pretty sure the swamp tubers are on his side, and it kind of explains now why they went so hard on this kid. Now, the Redditors are after me. The sweaty 6,000-pound Redditors are coming after me. Let's just address this, and I literally said this on the fucking film video, and this is awesome talking about this. I am so sick of these Reddit retards. I am so sick and tired of these fucking Twitter retards saying stuff like this, because it's God. I said it once,
You're someone who
I'll
can get
say it
things
one
done.
last time.
I like
Tecto never contacted me and told me, yo, Sense, take it easy on me. Yo, Sense, don't talk about me. Yo, Sense, if you criticize me slightly, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. You cannot play gotcha with me anymore. He never said that once. Guys, you gotta keep this in mind. At this point, in this stage of my quote-unquote YouTube career, I don't really need to please anyone. I don't need to be walking on eggshells and be like, I hope this likes me. This guy doesn't turn me. This guy doesn't hate me. I said this once, and I'll say it again. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. I just saw this Reddit thread, and they were like, yeah, but Tecto is BFFs with Sans, and he's a sleeper, and he's trying to protect him because he was on his podcast. No, I just wanted to be fair. I guess that's a crime. I guess everyone wants me to call Tecto a rapist, but guys, the 7,000-pound Redditors don't stop. They keep going. Tecto, someone got them by the balls without having to blackmail them. My guess is these swamp tubers simply don't have any friends. True. So having Tecto give him the slightest attention makes him feel good. He can't be as bad as the retard make him to be. Someone like me, he didn't react to my video on stream. He is nice to me. Now, it is true. I have no friends. All I do is hang out on Discord and spend 30 hours on Twitter and do it all night. That's literally all I do. I definitely don't have friends. I definitely don't. It doesn't mean that I'm lonely for company and I'm looking at Tecto to be my best friend. These people don't know anything. They're just dumb. They're NPCs. They follow the narrative. But Skim was calling out Pegasus and WestJet, and he was literally saying the same thing that the NPCs are saying. They're protecting him. They're sweeping for him. I wish I would have gone about it a bit better. I think there's some parts that are definitely I cannot fix the past like the newest, fix the future. Yeah, guys, society has been exposed as a sweeper, as a hypocrite. That's what's in this video. No situation is black and white. I don't want to name names, but literally the same thing happened when Rookie Thompson came out a few weeks ago. There were so many people. Once again, I'm not going to name names. There were so many people.
Where do you want to go?
Wanted me to call Turkey Tom a rapist, an abuser, and when the H play thing came out, they wanted me to call him a pedophile, and look how things turned out. I want to know where those same people were calling me out because I was sweeping for Tommy, because I was friendly with them, because I was BFFs, and we were making out every single night. They were saying, Sensitive Society is covering for Tommy, and where are those people now? They jumped the gun. Tom exposed those insane, mentally ill girls for being fucking liars, and now those same people are nowhere to be found. The same people that were calling the Turkey Tom a rapist and a pedophile and all sorts of things. Where are they now? Yes, I know the Tecto and the Turkey Tom situation, they are different. I was getting this treatment with the Tom stuff before he addressed everything, and now I'm getting the same treatment, or similar, when I'm quote-unquote sweeping for Tecto. So they're like, talk about it, and then I talk about it. Why are you talking about it? You didn't talk about it the way I wanted you to talk about it. It's like, okay, then you cover it. I don't know, like, if you don't like the channel, no one's forcing you to click on the videos. So you're telling me that there's people out there that have different takes and opinions and perspectives about this very serious situation? No fucking way. I had no idea. So yeah, moving forward, definitely gonna be more careful when I talk about this kind of stuff, and